Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Micro Universe in WWE 2K. This is episode number 45, and we are kicking NXT off with the man that simply says TikTok time's up for the NXT Championship reign of Dante Inferno, flanked by his new apprentice, Matthew Riddle. Karrion Kross is here. And I really don't even need to go into detail about the history about Matthew Riddle and his betrayal of Dante Inferno in Chicago a number of weeks ago, where he aligned with Karrion Kross. You already know the story, so let's stop talking about the past and talk about the now, the here and now, and the future for this man, because no matter what happens from this point out, the future for Karrion Kross in NXT and beyond is incredibly bright, and whoever gets in his way, it is going to be an incredible test of their skill, to say the least. I mean, already in his short time in NXT, he has pinned the NXT champion Dante Inferno. Whilst Matt Riddle was unsuccessful in beating the NXT champion a week ago, Karrion Kross, you know, he's about to call out the NXT champion once again, because he is not going to stop at anything until he gets his championship match. This time 2 weeks ago, right here in the middle of this ring, I did exactly what I said I was going to do, and I pinned the NXT champion in my first match. So it begs the question, when am I going to receive my title match, Mr. Regal? And even though my apprentice Matthew Riddle was unsuccessful in terms of a match against Mr. Inferno, it simply doesn't matter, because we have now allowed him a false sense of confidence of which he truly believes he can beat me. But our next step in fulfilling this prophecy is to crush that confidence and Dante Inferno once and for all, because it's no longer his time in NXT. Quite simply, his time in NXT has ran out. So I ask once again, Mr. Regal, when the hell am I going to receive my title match? Oh, hang on just a second, ask and you shall receive. Here comes the head of NXT, the general manager, Mr. William Regal. Well, Karrion Kross wanted answers from Mr. Regal, and Regal says, fine, I'll come out here and answer your damn questions myself. Now, don't get me wrong, Karrion, you pinning the NXT champion on your very first episode of NXT is nothing short of outstanding and is incredibly impressive, but you need to understand that you're not the only one deserving of a title match. There are other men just as hungry as you, so here's what I'm going to do. In order to determine who will face Dante Inferno for the NXT Championship at TakeOver Brooklyn, we will have a gauntlet match here tonight on NXT, and the last man standing will head to New York City to fight for the title. I wish you the best of luck. What? How the hell is this fair? My master is deserving of a title match right here, right now. You shouldn't have to go through a whole gauntlet match to show you what you already know to be true. Matthew, relax, it's fine. If this is the path Mr. Regal has chosen for me, then I will demolish every single pathetic superstar in my way, and then with the NXT champion, I shall finish. I accept. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event here on NXT. It is a gauntlet match to determine the #1 contender, and the winner of this one, whoever is the last man standing at the end of tonight, will face Dante Inferno for the NXT Championship at NXT Takeover Brooklyn. This one is going to be good. And of course, here comes the Archer of Infamy, Damian Priest, and a guy like Damian Priest, already so experienced in the professional wrestling world, but has yet to win the big one here in the WWE, here in NXT, of course referring to the NXT Championship. How good would it be if Damian Priest could outlast everyone in this gauntlet match, go on to Brooklyn, beat Dante Inferno, and finally become NXT Champion? I'm sure he would love to see that. Oh, okay. I was about to say, who's he going to be starting off this gauntlet match against? It is none other than Cameron Grimes. And if there was ever a more unorthodox NXT competitor to begin this gauntlet match against, you better name him, because I can't think of anyone more unorthodox than CG, than Cameron Grimes. This is going to be an interesting matchup to kick things off here. How fitting is it that it's Cameron Grimes and Damian Priest beginning this gauntlet match? Both these men have faced Dante Inferno recently for the NXT Championship, of course, when Dante Inferno was still doing the Inferno Invitational before Karrion Kross arrived on the scene, and he got a little sidetracked. But when he was doing that Inferno Invitational Open Challenge for the NXT title week by week, both these men brought Dante Inferno to his very limit, and if they go ahead and face him again, we may see a different result. Although with that being said as well, to play devil's advocate, this gauntlet match did only just begin, and there is still a long way to go before you can crown yourself the number-one contender. And there, Cameron Grimes with a strong Irish whip into the corner. Now Cameron Grimes with a stomp straight to the gut right there, goes for the kick. Damian Priest with the brace, he braces it, and he delivers a clothesline. No, Cameron Grimes with the speed advantage, with the agility, with the swiftness, and he goes for a right arm again. Counter after counter between these two men, looking to boost their careers, boost their profiles, because it's one thing to be kind of a mid-card talent here in NXT, it's another to ascend to the main event scene, and you win a match like this, that's exactly how you're gonna do that. Now Damian Priest, he's got Cameron Grimes where he wants him here, dropping him like a sack of dimes, and what an uppercut and a forearm. No, it doesn't quite connect. A super kick straight to the gut there by Cameron Grimes, goes for it, flapjack counter by Damian Priest. And the NXT chants are rating rightfully so. This has been a great start to this gauntlet match right here, but again, Damian Priest with the ease. What did Booker T used to say? With the greatest of ease. Oh, he went for that roundhouse kick right there. A counter again by Cameron Grimes, and the bicycle kick. This man Damian Priest makes it look all so effortless, makes it look all so easy, but so does Cameron Grimes, experiencing his own right flapjack counter. And now Damian Priest is picking up Cameron Grimes, and he caught it right there. A little bit of trouble in paradise, except the frame of this man is even more intimidating than Kofi could ever wish. And that's no offense to Kofi Kingston, that's a compliment on behalf of Damian Priest right there, and Cameron Grimes doesn't have any idea where he is. And now look at this, Damian Priest is lining up Cameron Grimes for you know what, sits him down. Damian Priest with the greatest of ease into the cover, and Priest advances to the next opponent. Oh, look at who is the next opponent. The Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne, and business has just picked up. Damian Priest just outlasted Cameron Grimes, but you're in a whole different ball game now, sweetie, because this man was the UK champion for the better part of 2 freaking years. You have got a challenge on your hands now, Damian. And now here we go, Pete Dunne with a kick right to the back right there, and a counter by Damian Priest as the second match in this gauntlet match gets underway. Priest has already defeated Cameron Grimes, and he's on his way to defeating Pete Dunne if this continues. Although Pete Dunne a lot more impressive than you may think for a man of his size. He's one of the very best wrestlers in the world today, and that's just period. That's just a fact right there. Pete Dunne, UK champion for over 700 days before he lost it to Walter in New York City. And I mean, you speak about Walter, by the way, who is still a United Kingdom champion over there in NXT UK. We know he's had a few run-ins with Dante Inferno, and I'm sure Dante Inferno is very happy to see a different NXT UK alumni in this one, rather than seeing Walter in here. And now Pete Dunne about to go for an X-Plex on a huge frame right there. No, he turns it into an armbar right down Damian Priest. Impressive as hell. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm sure Dante Inferno is watching on this match right now, and what a match that would be in Brooklyn. Pete Dunne, the joint manipulation of the kid. There's the move on the arm. Pete Dunne against Dante Inferno for the NXT Championship. That's a match I'd love to see. I don't know about you, but I would love to see that. And Pete Dunne, look at this. He's a big, strong boy, lifting up Damian Priest with the greatest of ease. And now, wait a second, a counter by Damian Priest, though. Big clothesline right there here in this gauntlet match. And Damian Priest looking to turn the tide of this match, but a counter by Pete Dunne right there. Goes for the forearm, and he connects flush with it. Connects with flush with another forearm. And hang on a minute, bitter end to Damian Priest. Bitter end connects to Damian Priest, and Pete Dunne advances. But the question is, who is about to be the next opponent for Pete? My goodness me, the man who is the talk of the town recently. The next opponent for Pete Dunne in this gauntlet match, the number one contender gauntlet match, is Karrion Kross. And he's certainly got the look of the draw. I mean, we're about halfway through, but this is definitely an enviable spot to enter into this gauntlet match for Karrion Kross, as he is flanked by his apprentice Matthew Riddle. And now match 3 is underway in this gauntlet match right here. The much fresher Karrion Kross against Pete Dunne, who just beat Damian Priest moments ago, going for a German suplex, countered by Karrion Kross though. And a forearm right there, connecting, oh my god, a big boot taking down Pete Dunne. But don't let the size confuse you. Pete Dunne has tussled with bigger men than Karrion Kross, and if anyone can get it done from this point in the matchup, from this position, it is Pete Dunne. But look at that beautiful move into the pin, and a kick out by Pete. And now look at this, oh my god, just the strikes, the elbows raining down, no love lost between these two. He's trying to bust Pete Dunne wide open, and Pete, I don't think cares, honestly. This man has wrestled through worse than a little bit of blood in his career. They call him a bruiserweight for a reason, and Pete Dunne is going to fight until the bitter end. Look at that. And now the Irish whip into the corner here as Matthew Riddle watches on, and we know the history between Pete Dunne and Matt Riddle. Once upon a time, Mr. Bros away. But right now it is not about that. That was a long time ago. Right now it's about Karrion Kross, and oh my god, Pete Dunne taking an STO right there. Pete Dunne will fight until the bitter end, but he just went through a pretty interesting contest with Damian Priest moments ago, and there is no rest in the gauntlet match. It is ongoing. The next opponent just flies out here, and Karrion Kross is the next opponent for Pete Dunne as he gets sit down with the powerbomb. Oh, what a nice counter that was by Pete Dunne. A kick straight to the head and the forearm as well, taking down Karrion Kross. It has been back and forth between these two men thus far in this one. Neither man wants to give up an advantage right now, and Pete Dunne DDT. And honestly, if I'm Pete Dunne in this matchup, I'm watching my back. I don't trust Matthew Riddle being on the outside of the ring right now. He's making his way around the ring, causing distractions and stuff like we've seen him do in the past. And look at this now. Oh, the three amigos incoming. He delivers one, he delivers two. Karrion Kross, of course, inspired by the late great Eddie Guerrero, and he delivers the third. And now he goes to the cover right here. Jessica card down for the count, but a kick out by Pete Dunne. Not just yet. Time is not just up yet for the bruiserweight as Matthew Riddle watches on the outside of the ring. And honestly, if I'm Pete Dunne, I'm watching my back. I don't like the way Matthew Riddle's been walking around ringside. Taking a look at Pete Dunne, and hang on a second, Pete Dunne, he connects with the bitter end to Karrion Kross right in front of Matthew Riddle. The bitter end, and oh my goodness me, look at this. Matthew Riddle is talking his mouth off at ringside right there. What the hell is he saying to Pete Dunne? And now Pete Dunne finally goes into the cover right there, but is that distraction gonna cost him? And it does. Karrion Kross managing to recover enough, get enough consciousness back off that bitter end, and kicking out, and Matthew Riddle paying dividends in this one. But Pete Dunne is not gonna let up right now. He knows he's close to besting Karrion Kross, besting the man who has yet to be defeated since he made his NXT debut in Chicago. And Pete Dunne with the bicycle kick, and picking him up right here. Oh, a counter by Karrion Kross and a clothesline. Look at this, he's saying he is the mastermind, and Riddle is loving what he's saying. Look at these stomps right here. And now look at this from Karrion Kross, going for something but a counter by Pete Dunne. He catches him with an enziguri, incredible stuff. He catches him with that enziguri, goes straight into the cover right here. Just kick out down for a pin, again down for the count, and another kick out by Karrion. And Pete Dunne, quite frankly, cannot believe that Karrion Kross is still going in this one, but he is, of course, the fresher man coming in halfway through this gauntlet match instead of being in here the entire time. And now, oh, here we go again with the suplexes, taking advantage of the fact that Pete Dunne just wrestled a match against Damian Priest in this gauntlet match. Karrion Kross much fresher, and he delivers it right there, straight into the pin. Is this about to be it? No, I thought surely right there Pete Dunne was about to reach his bitter end, but I think he's put up a great performance. But this might be it now, because Karrion Kross is lining him up. Here we go, we saw this in Chicago, the back suplex, dropping him right on the back of his neck, and Kross into the cover on Pete Dunne, and he advances. And like I said, the opponent wastes no time. Here comes Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Gargano. He is the fourth opponent, the fourth match here in this gauntlet match, and now he must face Karrion Kross, who is on a bit of a warpath right now. But if anyone could beat the odds, it's Johnny Gargano. This Karrion Kross wasting no time and taking the damn head off of Johnny Gargano right there. He looked at Matt Riddle and almost a look of, like, you know, celebration right there. He knows he's got this one in the bag, but Johnny Gargano with the counter. And oh my goodness me, look at this right there. Matt Riddle with the distraction on the ropes, distracting Johnny Gargano into the cover, and a counter by Gargano right there. Oh my goodness me, look at this, is about to be it. Oh no, another counter, a counter fest right now between these two gentlemen. It was a counter fest of pinfalls right there, back and forth between these two incredibly talented competitors. And what a counter there by Johnny Gargano, goes for a strike. The speed of Karrion Kross managing to get out of the way, and he gets caught again by Gargano, and Gargano slamming down on the arm right there. And oh my goodness me, look at this, Gargano's got it hooked in. The Gargano escape. Is Karrion Kross about to tap out? Is he about to be the man to finally stop Karrion Kross here in NXT? Is Gargano gonna get it done despite the distraction from Matt Riddle? But no, look at this, the counter, the knees to the back of the head, breaking the Gargano escape. Karrion Kross clearly done his homework in this one, and now he jumps in with a clothesline. And now Karrion Kross it. Oh, wait a second. A counter by Johnny Gargano. Flips him over for the sunset flip powerbomb. Goes into a pin on Karrion Kross here. Is about to be it for Karrion in the gauntlet match? No. He kicks out of it. Gargano is going to have to do more than that. Oh my god. Taking his damn head off. I know I say it every time someone delivers a clothesline these days, but he truly just did take Gargano's damn head off. And oh my god, a counter by Gargano though. And whichever of these men manages to win this part of the gauntlet match, match 4 in this gauntlet match, will go on to the final competitor. There is only one man left to enter, and if you beat that man, whether it be Karrion Kross defeating him or Johnny Gargano, they will go on to Brooklyn to fight for that NXT Championship. These boys are so close, yet so far. And now Karrion Kross has Gargano. Oh, he had him at the top rope right there, but a counter by Gargano using his speed to his advantage. And look at this now. He's getting another distraction. Matt Riddle talking his mouth off at ringside, and Karrion Kross managing to get back up to his feet, but Gargano sees it coming with the least okay. You're gonna have to do more than that to defeat a former NXT and former North American champion from the top rope. Double stomp doesn't quite connect on Gargano right there. The forearm connects. Back and forth we go between these men, and a counter by Karrion Kross, and he delivers it again. Jesus Christ, that boy Gargano is limp after that cross jacket, and Kross is in the finals. Kross beats Gargano in the gauntlet match. Now there is only one man left to enter as the crowd waits in suspense. Who is it gonna be? Oh my goodness me, it is the Prince Finn Balor back on NXT. Oh, welcome back to NXT Finn Balor. He was sidelined with an injury a number of months ago, and he is back now. And what a return this is here. What a time to come back in the NXT Championship #1 Contenders Gauntlet match. Welcome back to the Prince, a man who says he doesn't watch the business watches him, and the eyes of the business are well and truly on the final stage of the Gauntlet match now. Finn Balor wasting no time here, goes for a heel kick, goes straight after Karrion Kross, and he catches a clothesline. Welcome back to the big time, welcome back to NXT. Oh, wait a second, a counter there by Finn Balor right there with the chop. He is back and he is looking great, but can he be the one to beat Karrion Kross? Look at that incredible agility right now. Karrion Kross has already been through the longest reigning NXT champion in history, over 700 days technically, for the NXT UK champion, former Pete Dunne. He beat him, and then of course just recently he beat Johnny Gargano moments ago. And now it's the longest reigning NXT champion in history that he's gotta be. To clarify my facts right there, Pete Dunne is the longest reigning champion in NXT history with over 700 days, and Finn Balor is the longest reigning NXT champion in history with 292 days. I'll never forget it. 2015-16, a fantastic time. And now Finn Balor is looking to go back to those old times, looking to go back to the big time. DDT on the apron. And look at this, you see on the other side of the ring, messing with the turnbuckle right there, was the apprentice Matthew Riddle. He knows, just as well as everyone in the NXT universe knows, that his boy is in big trouble with the move that Finn Balor is in. What a clothesline, my god. Maybe I spoke too soon. Karrion Kross is entering a different gear right now. He already beat Pete Dunne, he beat Gargano, and he's got one man to beat in Finn Balor, and then he is heading into Brooklyn as #1 contender, just as he said, the prophecy foretold. But if anyone is going to be the one to change the prophecy, to change the tale, it's the Prince entering the kingdom. Oh, for goodness sake, look at this again. Another distraction from the original bro, Matt Riddle, the apprentice, Matthew Riddle, and Karrion Kross is going to take advantage, of course, from behind. Here we go again. And look at this now. He's got him up, and what a backbreaker right there. Double knees to the back, and Karrion Kross is looking to put this one all away at the hands of Finn Balor, and this might be all she wrote. No, a counter by the Prince, a counter by Finn. There is still life in him, and the German suplex connects. Do you believe in Finn Balor? Because I certainly do. And now Finn Balor looking to go flying, looking to go airborne. Coup de grace. He got absolutely all of that coup de grace. Karrion Kross is done. No, a kick out at 2, and Finn Balor cannot believe what he just saw. Karrion Kross barely lifted a shoulder right there, but it was enough to break the count of that coup de grace right there, and Finn Balor thought it was all done. In his return to NXT, he has been impressive, but can he finish things off and put away Karrion Karrion Kross for good. And what a match that's gonna be in Brooklyn if it ends up being, and here we go, 19-16. It may just be Balor against Inferno in Brooklyn for the NXT Championship. And here we go, Finn Balor looking for a big DDT, but no, countered again by Karrion Kross. Goes for something, goes for a forearm there by Finn Balor. A counter again, a forearm, he connects that time, heel kick. And look at these men slugging it out right here. Karrion Kross has been through a brutal performance right now in this gauntlet match. He's been in this match for the damn near 30 minutes, outlasting two of NXT's very best, but can he defeat the final man here? Not if Balor has anything to say about it. Balor is physically spent as well. You gotta imagine there's at least a little bit of ring rust. It's been a couple months since he was in a professional wrestling match, and now he's been thrown into the deep end here in the finals of a gauntlet match for the NXT Championship #1 contender position. And now Irish whip into the corner by Karrion Kross right here. Oh my god, he just got caught flush with a knee. And now Finn Balor looking to fly once again from the skies. Here we go, coup de grace. The coup de grace connects, and Finn Balor hooks the leg, and Karrion Kross kicks out of another coup de grace. And Finn Balor may be closing in on what the hell? What the hell's going? Karrion Kross from behind. I don't know what the hell we just saw, but now Karrion Kross has Finn Balor hooked in the. Oh my god, he's got it locked in. He is choking alive with that Kirifuda clutch right now. But Balor fighting for his dear life right now. A counter by Balor. Look at that incredibly unique pin. It's how he beat Samoa Joe once upon a time, and he kicks out. I cannot believe what we just saw. The lights went out. Karrion Kross is behind Finn Balor, and he almost just submitted the longest reigning NXT champion in history. But a little callback to Samoa Joe against Finn Balor, the same feud that ended that title reign, and he used it to his advantage to almost beat Karrion Kross right there. Holy mother of God, what a freaking main event this has been here on NXT. Everything is going down. If you're not watching right now, I don't know where the hell you are, but there's nothing better on TV at this time slot than NXT. And Karrion Kross with a suplex, and the three amigos coming in hot again. And now again a third and final right there, and Finn Balor may be done. Finn has put up a great fight in his return match, but Karrion Kross is simply too damn good. Cross jacket. The cross jacket is delivered, dropping Finn Balor right on his head, and Kross is heading to take over Brooklyn. Say what you will about Karrion Kross and what he has done thus far in NXT, but you can't deny the huge wins that he has already gained over the NXT champion Dante Inferno, Pete Dunne now, Johnny Gargano, and of course most recently Finn Balor. Absolutely sensational, and he now has a date with Destiny where he says time will be up in Brooklyn for the NXT Championship against Dante Inferno. This one is gonna be one for the ages, and I cannot wait until we get to NYC. And wherever Dante Inferno may be here at Full Sail, you know for damn sure he just saw what just happened, and he is watching on. And Dante Inferno, you better be ready for war, because time may just be up.